Hi everyone, happy Tappin Tuesday. This week we have an exercise for my level 1 people. Hello to my level 1 tap dancers. In this week's Tapping Tuesday, I'm going to give you 6 more combinations to work on that get drilled routinely in my level 1 classes. All of these steps were introduced to you in Never Too Late, if you came up that way. And so at this level, I want you to really be drilling them and getting as comfortable as possible, get them into muscle memory so that at a drop of a hat, if someone says, do a shuffle off to Buffalo, you know exactly what they're talking about and your feet can do it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is a fast Shim Sham. So your Shim Sham is part of the bigger dance known as the Shim Sham Shimmy. And traditionally it is done with something called a stomple. We're doing it still with shuffles at this level. And a slower version is introduced in Never Too Late. We're going to be doing a faster version. We're actually going to be doing 2 versions. One is with a rhythm that is not really correct for a Shim Sham. But I think it is easier for beginners to kind of get the mechanics, and especially you're working on getting those fast shuffles. So this first version is going to be with a fast shuffle, and the rhythm's not going to be quite what it should be if you were doing the Shim Sham Shimmy. And then we're going to work on a second version of it that does have a closer to the correct rhythm. So starting with the one with the fast shuffles. You're going to do a shuffle step on the right foot, shuffle step on the left foot, shuffle ball change, shuffle step. Then the left foot starts shuffle step right, shuffle ball change, shuffle step. So you're going shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, shuffle, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change. Okay, I'm going to turn sideways here because the reason I give this with the incorrect rhythm is because I want you to really work on relaxing those legs and those ankles and those feet and working on getting that fast shuffle so that you can finish it with a straight leg and those toes just kind of bouncing off the floor. So you'll go shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle. Shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change. Okay, I'm going to do that one more time, facing with my back to you so you can see how the feet are working in that direction. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle. Step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step. Okay, now, if you were going to actually do the Shim Sham Shimmy and you wanted to do shuffle Shim Shams rather than a stomple, you are going to change up the rhythm and you're going to go, instead of shuffle, step, it's more like a slower shuffle, but the rhythm is more syncopated than what we've been doing. So you're going to go, it's going to be 5, so you're going to start on the 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, a 3, 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8, a 1, 2, a 3, 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, shuffle step, shuffle ball change, shuffle step, shuffle ball change, shuffle step. Okay, let's do that one more time. So you're going 5, 6, 7, shuffle step, shuffle ball change, 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 shuffle step. Okay, so that is your first essential step for this week. It is the fast Shim Sham, done with 2 different rhythms. Next up, your second essential step is going to be the flap heel. Now, in Never Too Late, we work on this, but we keep drilling it at level 1 because people have a hard time with the weight changes and with getting those flaps. So let me turn sideways here and kind of review so you can see. So your flap is a brush step, and then we're going to drop the heel. Brush step, heel, brush step, heel, brush step, heel. We are also going to be doing these backwards. So you'll go brush step, heel, brush step, heel. So let's do these going forward and back, and then I'll go ahead and turn around and face the other way too for you. So you want to make sure, again, that weight change has to happen. So often I see students go, that is not a flap heel, that's a shuffle stamp. You want to do full lap, landing just on the toes, changing your weight, heel drop, full lap, heel. Going back, brush step, heel. As soon as those toes hit the floor, you should have the other foot off the floor, or at least your weight completely on this foot, even if this foot's still kind of down. All right, so let's do 4 going forward, 4 going back, 2 sets. So you're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, full lap, heel, full lap, heel, full lap, heel, and back, 2, 3, 4, again, now 1, 2, 3, 4, going back, 2, 3, 4. All right, one more time, flap heels, make sure you're changing your weight, 5, 6, 7, 8, full lap, heel, 2, 3, 4, going back, 2, 3, 4, to the front, 2, 3, 4, to the back, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is your second essential step. The next one, I'm going to come forward and turn sideways again, is the flap ball change. Now, interesting enough, the flap ball change kind of forces you to change your weight. So people who struggle changing their weight on the flap heel very often do not have a problem with the flap ball change. So you're doing your flap, and then you're going to do ball change. Then the other foot goes flap, ball change, flap, ball change, flap, ball change. We're also going to be doing these going backwards. So you're going to pick up that right foot, bring it to the front so you can do a backwards brush, back flap, ball change. The ball change happens front back now. Back flap, ball change. Back flap, ball change. Back flap, ball change. Okay, so let me kind of put this together for you. You go 4 forward, 4 back. I don't have a lot of room, so I'm keeping it small. If you're tapping at home, maybe on a tap board, you probably have to keep it small too. If you get into a dance studio and you've got room, feel free to really travel with this. This is a step that's great for getting tap dancers on and off stage because it can really travel. So again, starting with that right foot, you have fall lap, ball change, fall lap, ball change, fall lap, ball change. Going back, back flap, ball change. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, back, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay on your toes. This is not a flat-footed step at all. Let me go this way now so you can see what the feet look like at this angle. So you have 5, 6, 7, 8, fall lap, ball change. 2, 3, 4, back, 1, 2, 3, forward again, 1, 2, 3, 4, back, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that is your flap ball change. That is your third essential step for this week. Your fourth essential step for this week is the Maxi Ford. Now, this step was named for a vaudevillian named Max Ford. He's credited with creating this step. He is also credited with creating something called a pullback. And he actually used to put grab-offs and pullbacks in his Maxi Fords. We are level 1. We are keeping it simple. We're doing what I refer to often as a Maxi basic. We're not doing any of the fancy bells and whistles. We're just doing the very basic parts of this step. So I want you to pick up your right foot and step on it. Then you're going to do a shuffle off to the side with the left foot. Then you're going to step on that left foot. Then you're going to bring that right foot behind and do a toe tip and just bounce it off the floor. Then you do it again. Step, shuffle, step, tip, 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 step, shuffle, step, tip. Okay, that's the mechanics of the step. That typically is not the rhythm you will do this step in. You're going to do step, shuffle, step, tip, 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 step, shuffle, step, tip. Now you may notice that I'm stepping and then adding a heel drop in there. That is typically not in there, but I like the way it sounds. It gives an extra little sound in there, especially if you're doing just the basic stuff. So feel free to step toe and then drop that heel. So again, on the right side, you're doing step, shuffle, step, tip, step, shuffle, step, tip, step, shuffle, step, heel, tip, step, shuffle. Okay, we can do this on the other side as well. So you're stepping left, you're shuffling right, you're stepping right. You can drop the heel optionally if you want, and then you do your toe tip. Step, shuffle, step, tip. Step, shuffle, step, tip. Step, shuffle, step, tip. Step, shuffle. Step, shuffle. Step, shuffle, step, heel, tip. Step. Okay, let's do some more on the left. So you're going 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, shuffle, step, tip. 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 Now, a couple things about this toe tip. You want to cross it behind. The toe tip is here. It's not here, it's not here. You can do toe tips in different places, but at this level, you should really be working on crossing it behind. You also don't want to pound it into the floor. It's not about trying to destroy the floor. I have students that do that all the time, and that is way too much. You just want to kind of lightly bounce the toes off the floor. Okay. So that's your right-sided Maxi Fords, your left-sided Maxi Fords. We're also going to do some alternating Maxi Fords. So when you do these, you're going to start with the shuffle instead of the step. And that's going to cause you to change your weight with every Maxi. So you're going to go shuffle, step, tip, 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 shuffle, step, tip. And I'm doing the toe heel again. I just really like the way it sounds, and I think it's better than trying to land on the toes and then having the heel drop because you're losing your balance. I just like the way that extra heel drop sounds, so I tend to throw it into my Maxis all the time. All right, so let's do some more right, some more left, and some more alternating. So starting on the right side, you have step, shuffle, step, tip, step, shuffle, step, tip, step, shuffle, step, tip, step, shuffle, step, tip. Over on the left, step, shuffle, step, tip, step, shuffle, step, tip, step, shuffle, step, tip, step, shuffle, step, tip. Okay, then alternating, you have shuffle, step, tip, 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 shuffle, step, tip. All right, that is your fourth essential step, the Maxi Ford. Your fifth essential step for this week is the shuffle off to Buffalo. Okay, I'm going to move over here. Technically, this step should really travel. I don't have a lot of space here, so I'm not going to travel that much. But your Buffalo is going to be a step, a shuffle, and then you're going to step back and bring the other foot, the right foot, to the front. Step, shuffle, step. Step, shuffle, step. Step, shuffle, step. Okay, let me turn around so you can kind of see how that foot crosses to the front. So the Buffalo is not just a step, a shuffle, and a step. There's a style that goes with it as well. So you've got step, shuffle, step. Step, shuffle, step. Step, shuffle, step. Step, shuffle, step. Okay? Let's try some going to the left now. So you've got step, shuffle, step. Step, shuffle, step. Step, shuffle, step. Step, shuffle, step. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to stay in place a lot with this because we're going to be doing a lot of buffaloes. I like putting the buffalo with a flat ball change to change directions. So we are going to do 7 shuffle off to buffaloes to the right, flat ball change. 7 shuffle off to buffaloes to the left, flat ball change. 3 buffaloes to the right, flat ball change. 3 buffaloes to the left, flat ball change. And then you're going to do 1 buffalo flat ball change, 1 buffalo flat ball change, 1 buffalo flat ball change, 1 buffalo flat ball change. So when you get down to those 1 buffalo flat ball change, you are changing sides every time. So here we go. Starting going to the right, you're going step, shuffle, step, 2 shuffle, step, 3 shuffle, step, 4 shuffle, step, 5, 6, 7, flat ball change, then left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, flat ball change, then 3, 2, 1, flat ball change, 3, 2, 1, flat ball change, step, shuffle, step, flat ball change, step, shuffle, step, flat ball change, step, shuffle, step, flat ball change. Okay. That really gets a lot of people. So this is one of those things you got to practice it. You're going to have to practice it. Let's go through those singles at the very end one more time here. So starting with that right foot, you're going step, shuffle, step, flat ball change, step, shuffle, step, flat ball change, step, shuffle, step, flat ball change. Okay, as you learn to tap dance and that your journey continues to move forward, you're going to find that basically what tap dancing is taking all these different steps and combinations and finding different ways to put them together. So this is kind of your introduction to, instead of just doing a whole bunch of buffaloes, we're going to throw in a flat ball change too. So you get used to changing things up and not just doing it the same step over and over again. All right. The 6th and final essential step for this week is the paddle and roll. So a paddle and roll, it's also called a paradiddle. They are the same exact steps. It doesn't matter what you start on. I've heard some people say, oh, well, the paradiddle starts with a heel drop on the opposite foot. No, they're all paddle and rolls, they're all paradiddles. I don't call them a paradiddle because paradiddle, we got that name, tap dancers got that name from drummers. A paradiddle is a little drum rudiment that drummers use when they're practicing. And it has 4 sounds. So someone went, oh, this has 4 sounds. This is sort of like the tap paradiddle. The thing is, yeah, there are 4 sounds, but outside of that, there's nothing else in common. With the tap paradiddle, you are doing 4 sounds on one foot before changing to the other foot. You don't do 4 sounds on one hand before changing to the other hand when you're doing a drum paradiddle. So we are going to start with that right foot. It's a heel dig, followed by a spank or a brush back, a step, then a heel drop. And then the left foot goes dig, brush, step, heel. So you have dig, brush, step, heel. 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 Okay, and again, you can start, I'm going to turn sideways because I want you to see how my feet are working. You can start heel, dig, brush, step, heel, dig, brush, step. You can start with the spank, step, heel. You can start with the step. It is all the same step. It's just whether your heel dig is on the 1, the 2, the 3, or the 4. It can be any of them. They are all paddle and rolls. They are all paradiddles if you're using that terminology. There is no difference. Now, the thing about the paddle and roll, it's a great exercise for working on your speed. So start it as slow as you need it to be, and gradually take it faster. Okay. All right, that is your 6th essential step for this week. Let's go back to the beginning and run through these once again. I'm going to actually start back a little bit so that we can just roll from one thing to the next. So we'll start with our fast shim sham, then we will do our flap heels forward and back, then we will do our flat ball changes forward and back, we will do our maxi fords to the right, our maxi fords to the left, our alternating maxi fords. Then we will do our shuffle off to buffalo, 7 to the right, flat ball change, 7 to the left, flat ball change, 3 right, flat ball change, 3 left, flat ball change, 1 right, flat ball change, 1 left, flat ball change, 1 right, flat ball change, 1 left, flat ball change, and then we will go into our paddle and rolls. This is the way I drill these in my classes at level 1. We kind of put together a whole routine where we just go from one of these things to the next to the next. Okay, so starting with that fast shim sham, we're going to do both rhythms. We'll actually put a little bit of a pause in between the two. So you start with the incorrect rhythm first. So you've got 5, 6, 7, 8, shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step. Shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step. And hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. We're going to go into flap heels. You go 1, 2, 3, going back, 1, 2, 3, going forward again, 1, 2, 3, going back, 1, 2, 3, into flap ball change, 2, 3, going back, 1, 2, 3, going forward again, 1, 2, 3, going back, 1, 2. Maxi Ford is next. We go step, shuffle, step, tip, 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 step, left, shuffle, step, tip, 2, step, shuffle, step, tip, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, tip, step, shuffle, step, tip, shuffle, step, tip, 2, shuffle, step, tip, shuffle, step, tip, shuffle, step, tip, buffalo, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, 3 shuffle, step, 4, 5, 6, 7, flat ball change, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we do 3, 2, 1, flat ball change, 3, 2, 1. Then we go step, shuffle, step, flat ball change. Step, shuffle, step, flap, ball change. And dig, brush, step, heel. Dig, brush, step, heel. Dig, brush, step, heel. Dig, brush, step, heel. There we go. Those are your 6 essential steps for level 1 for this month. Practice these, work on them. I'll be back next month with another set of 6 essential steps.